Fortnite are back with the 25.20 update releasing in less than 24 hours as Epic Games are now back off vacation fully. As we're over halfway through this season now as it ends on August 25th, with this being the second to last downtime update, we already have a ton of details about what's upcoming within it, from a new Travis Scott skin coming to the item shop alongside the original one returning, brand new weapons being introduced, unvault, storyline developments to do with the last reality approaching the island and Sloan. It would put a giant smile on my face and cheer up Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop right now. Literally, I believe one of the shortest codes to enter, and it greatly supports us and the channel. Last video I asked you guys to name this emote, and here's a ton of hearted comments on screen right now that got it right. This now, however, is our new emote, so let me know what this is down below in the comments, and if you get it right and your comment gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video. And considering we're incredibly close to 2.55 million subscribers, whilst you're clicking buttons, hit the button, turn on all notifications. After all, it only benefits you as we do try and give different subscribers every single day, with proof for that on screen right now. Diving straight into it all, as of right now, we're waiting on Fortnite Status's Twitter to confirm the downtime and when it actually will be occurring officially, which I'm guessing is at like 9 AM ET, like most other update announcements like this for the prior one. Of course, that means the release date of this is the 25th of July 2023, as data miners have previously speculated. It got put onto the staging servers last week, and to fit in 25.30 being the last downtime update of this season before version 26 being Chapter 4 Season 4, which apparently is going to be starting according to the Battle Pass on August 25th. July 25th is cutting it close in terms of having another update occur between then, so obviously it would need to be 2 weeks after this, 25.30. As for what 25.20 is actually bringing though, of course we've already covered the end date of this season. Well, that may actually be changing and updated to early September. Epic Games have done this now with the prior 2 seasons. They've literally extended it past the initial intended date from when the season actually started in itself, with 2 comparisons on screen right now for Chapter 4 Season 1 and Chapter 4 Season 2. Just like those seasons also, we're not going to be seeing an ending live event. The last one I'm going to say we saw was Collision, considering, I mean, Fracture ended the chapter. It was a chapter finale event, and it was literally just mini games to partake in and then a cinematic that was fixed that we all had to see. Regardless, in this update itself, for those that were wondering where the lever action pistol went that was not only leaked by this character at the front in the key art, obviously revealing before the season released 4 of the Battle Pass skins, with it being shown off in the Chapter 4 Season 3 trailer as well, but not being in-game right now halfway through the season, this can definitely be expected to be upcoming within this update, as data miners have determined. As for another weapon that's very fun and brought life to this season, or a unique feature anyways, the kinetic boomerang, this is going to be getting unvaulted supposedly. Not sure why they did really vault it. Maybe it was for the summer event over that period and it didn't really fit or corroborate into that theme. With each update that passes within a season, we do typically see some either unvaulted that actually get vaulted previously, or new ones come to the game, maybe 1, 2 or more. Personally, I just want to see Sniper Surplus back. After all, this was goated, and of course that meaning the heavy sniper to be unvaulted too. If this season doesn't get extended, however, and we do end it off on August 25th, we're literally a month away. For that reason, with us not only being close to August, will we definitely be receiving in the files, whether encrypted or decrypted, the August crew pack. But on top of that too, and especially this season more than others where people perhaps haven't leveled up as much, as they've been going outside touching grass over the summer period, and the only pull factor has been to get the free rewards and then just dip, Epic introduce a level up pack at the end of every single season unique to that season as well. So once you buy it, you get the skin set and the ability to get some level up tokens, which of course get you the Battle Pass maxed out even quicker, whether it is to just level 100 to unlock Optimus Prime or level 200 to unlock all of the gold super styles. Hopefully we see some more movement, as well as we got baited at the start of this season for the Shockwave Hammer being introduced in some of the upcoming quests for Chapter 4 Season 3, but this never of course came to be, which is somewhat understandable. But like the Season 3 of last chapter where we got a grapple-like glove, or literally the grapple glove should I say, introduced, shown for the first time in the trailer with Indiana Jones swinging, there were files added for this at the start of the season, and it would literally be perfect for maneuvering around these trees that we can't even destroy, being indestructible structures. I feel like that's what this season needed once it launched. You know, we've got the raptors we can ride around on, but of course aerial movement too, like the mythic web slingers last season for the Miles Morales collaboration, or even the ODM gear for the Attack on Titan integration being the secret or unlockable skin, would have made the pacing that much better. As for the storyline right now, I've took the courtesy of actually looking at the comment section and seeing that one of you guys pointed out that supposedly there's Chrome where the Herald Tree once stood. You know, this from Chapter 4 Season 1 and 2. They stated that the part where it gets skinny, it supposedly was where the tree was, but this isn't the case. Where I've actually marked now on the map, as you can see from the join up of these structures alike round it seems to be in Creepy Compound right here, exactly this spot where they're excavating and loads of crates can be seen where the Herald Tree once stood, but sadly there's no Chrome to be seen. What he's referring to in this comment, of course, from going over to the skinny part of the jungle biome, I'm guessing was a lighting deficiency on the wall. The reason I'm mentioning any of this is because of course the Herald is a part of the last reality. As we know, they're returning with Epic Games never doing anything on accident. This tree structure that she shrunk the reality tree down to in this reality could be important at a later date, implying, with it disappearing now, that this other variant of the Herald on the Fortnite surveys could be returning, which potentially could look like this fully recreated. If you haven't been following Sloan or Optimus Prime's voice lines, Optimus Prime himself implied that the last reality have noticed that the power that once flowed through this island being the 0 point has grown weak, and the formidable enemies that have taken notice, well, of course, if you look up the word formidable, it can only fit in defining the last reality themselves that we know have ended other realities we've been in on the Fortnite island. Of course, with these being the newest for Optimus Prime, we're going to be getting even more, not only for him in 25.20, but Dr. Sloan too, who has a new mission. From approaching her wearing the gunner skin, her right-hand man, of course this implies that she's straying away from the initial intent of the imagined order which she operated under, and right now it seems, of course, that this is the ancient home or founding of the last reality as a whole in the jungle biome with ancient technology that seems to be very advanced, with her stating that the glyphs are the key to all of this, of course meaning these structures, which have pictures on them that we can't see as it's overgrown in terms of the branches, but data miners have pulled them out of the files. As you can see, it shows also this apparatus she's trying to get working effect. Is she going to get this done in time before the end of this season, and in doing so, is she going to look at one of these other 4 circles that currently isn't being looked at once the apparatus is built, and in doing so see the approach of the mothership in the distance, kind of like in the Chapter 2 Season 7 trailer, but from afar, like a distant Galactus star? Or even could it be the Cube Cradle approaching from afar, considering we're not inside a bubble like Reality Zero right now, which obviously the Herald did destroy, with the Cradle ship being completely huge. Here's the comparison in size compared to not only the Flipside island of Chapter 1 and 2, but also a individual mothership. This explains why we only saw it for the first time in Fortnite anyways, through a portal into another reality, as we were in a reality bubble being Reality Zero with the Flipside island, as it now doesn't have to fit into anything like this particular reality that's somewhat protected by the loop. Could it just rock up on the side of the Chapter 4 island and obviously try to destroy everything, with this character inside that was revealed of some Fortnite concept work called the General? From taking a look at him at first glance, of course, he looks like a Turn 7 member, especially with the Chimera symbols adding up to a total of 7 on the right hand side, and with the selectable styles only proving this furthermore, with somebody literally pointing out so many different similarities across all aspects of the skin and the design to the scientist, which we know is changed due to the consumption of the chrome. As Donald Mustard also stated in a previous podcast that the 7 storyline isn't over, would the strongest of last reality soldiers now be turned or evil members of the 7 due to them getting consumed by chrome that we literally saw for 3 of them, being the scientist, the origin, and also the visitor? All I'm saying is the return of the last reality is always very exciting. Alongside, speaking of what's returning, something that's always been speculated but never actually came after the astronomical event or time period, it looks like Travis Scott could be returning, as it makes sense based off his recent album release in Utopia. FireMonkey stated Travis Scott was originally going to have 3 extra variants, Style B, Style C, and Style D. These IDs have existed forever, but it is interesting considering that the leaked concept version of Travis never released, which looked like this. The last time Travis Scott and Cactus Jack were in the item shop was actually the 27th of April 2020, after the astronomical concert ended, with him not releasing since, and with the release soon of 25.20, he could be added into the files with new variants or styles to buy from the item shop, as Utopia, the new album, releases of his on the 28th of July 2023. Last but certainly not least today, the most interesting thing being a free skin literally the day after Utopia's album releases by Travis Scott, is this brand new Galaxy Cup starting, as Fortnite tweeted out, blast beats across the galaxy. The Galaxy Cup is back starting July 29th. Android players can compete for a chance to earn the new Hazy Dream Beats bundle. Then on July 30th, players from all platforms can jump in for a chance to earn the bundle. Here's the image in full form attached to the tweet before we click the article and give you guys some more details. Of course, it states about the full set right here. Each competitor will have the opportunity to earn the following items, with the new Hazy Dream Beats set being the Galaxy Crossfade outfit, Crossfader's Equalizer back bling, Spin Slicer pickaxe, BPM breakdown emote, and Crossfade's Galaxy wrap. All of these are coming to the item shop, as it also states, but don't forget all of these other cosmetics, despite the skin shown here for the first time in this asset, will be leaked tomorrow in the downtime for 25.20. On top of that, any player who actually participates and earns at least 8 points will receive the house cat spray looking like this on screen right now, which is actually relevant, as this seems to match up directly to this survey skin. As Happy Power pointed out, we may be getting this as another selectable style for the skin also that we can wear. Drop a like if you're happy Fortnite are back, and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads. Don't forget before you leave today to enter code FM1 now or the next time you log on, and speaking of other videos, click this one I picked out for you on screen right now whilst you wait for the very next one I do publish on the channel.